She's the mum and small business owner who took her fight with an insurance company to the next level. When a customer tripped over in Lisa Jones's shop, she did a lie detector test just to prove a point.
I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar.
You're taking on a corporate giant.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this.
And you've gone to extreme lengths to prove this.
They just treated me like a bug that they could squash.
It's risky.
Not if you're telling the truth.
Lisa Jones is a wife, a mum of two and a small business owner. But nothing consumes her life quite like the insurance battle she's locked in.
You know, it's claimed my time with my family and time in my focus in my business, and it's claimed my health at times.
She'll admit herself it's driving her to the brink.
I called a current affair and I said I'll do a polygraph test live on air.
A lot of people will say it is mad to go to these lengths.
It is, it definitely is, but and if this is what I've got to do in order to get some type of result, then I'll do it.
Well, we do have the results here.
Yeah.
Are you ready for them?
Yeah.
But to understand how this bizarre and, let's be honest, extreme action came about, we first need to go back to January last year when an unfortunate accident occurred.
She'd sort of walked through the shop there and then stepped off the edge.
This is CCTV from inside Lisa's clothing store, Molly and Rose, capturing the moment a customer falls.
Terrified. Terrified for the person that fell, and you know I'd be lying if I didn't admit that I was terrified for my business.
When you sit here now, do you think, well, actually, I did have reason to be terrified?
I had no idea what was going to unfold.
Following the incident, the victim made a compensation claim, which Lisa's insurer, Vero, paid out to the tune of $340,000. Some might say Lisa ought to be happy with this outcome. Her insurance excess was only $500. But she claims it's cost her a lot more.
I lost my lease. I had to find a new tenancy. I lost the sale of my site. Sorry. Time with my family. My reputation with suppliers has been stressed.
Also complicating matters, Lisa failed to honour an indemnity with her landlord as part of her lease agreement, so they didn't renew her lease.
In a situation like this, it's exceptionally rare that a landlord would be held liable. If somebody falls over or hurts themselves within a tenancy and there's a lease in place, that lease is almost always going to have a clause in there that says that the tenant needs to cover the landlord if that happens.
Lawyer Richard Mitry.
If you own a business and you occupy a space, the onus is generally on you as the business owner and the occupier of that space to make sure it's safe.
Lisa admits she's spent a lot of time splitting hairs over this insurance claim. But at the centre of it all, this step.
A little bit speechless being here, actually. I think I might be a little bit emotional.
There's a lot of controversy around this step.
There was. There's not now.
At the time the claim was made, her landlord solicitor supplied information to Vero stating Lisa had installed the step the customer fell on. But since the settlement of the claim,
the landlords have acknowledged that they miscommunicated or provided misinformation to my insurer, which Vero accepted.
Vero acknowledging that this may have impacted their assessment of Lisa's liability. Then, in July this year, Lisa received a phone call from a Vero resolution officer.
She said, Vero acknowledges that it didn't do its due diligence.
Lisa now feels the circumstances surrounding the accident should have been investigated further. The problem though, Vero denies its staff member ever said this.
I know I've not lied, I've told the truth. I said, how did you investigate it? Because I never heard from you, my staff never heard from you, you didn't send a loss adjuster into the site. So I'd actually like to know how you assess this claim.
Are you ready for this?
Very.
We weren't allowed to be in the room with Lisa while she undertook the polygraph test. But once the results had been analysed, they were sent directly to us.
Well, we do have the results here.
Yeah.
Are you ready for them?
Yeah. No deception indicated. Would you look at that? Yeah, so I passed. I'm not a liar. Do a lot of other but I don't lie.
In a statement to A Current Affair, Vero says,
The additional information provided wouldn't have changed the fact that Miss Jones was majority liable or the excess Miss Jones was required to pay. It also wouldn't have changed the amount paid to the claimant. All this might have changed was the option for Vero to recover a portion of the cost via the landlord's insurance.
If the insurance company didn't settle the matter, then ultimately what probably would have happened is Lisa would have been dragged into court. It sounds like a blessing, really a bird in the hand.